Hey, you guys!
Hi, you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
Why not?
Unless you have a deep voice like me, you can't. That was a linebacker that played Sloth, so. What's going on, chat? We've got Noel's here, Clarissa's here, Tats is here, Eric Fry is here. We are all here because Caitlyn has now watched a second movie.
Yay.
It's not the second movie of my lifetime or anything.
It's not the one I would have
Just of
picked
the
for
year.
you, but it's okay.
What do you guys think of our side ponies? Although Cherie's kicking my butt because hers is amazing.
Well, I just have more hair than you.
If I had bangs, I would have gotten out the Aquanet and totally done the bangs up.
I left a bang, but my bang is the same length as my hair, so it doesn't really do any good.
Well, she already came to visit. I've been trying to time it to figure out when she pops in here to say hi.
As soon as she hears you talking to yourself.
Yeah. You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Like, who else is in the room?
Hi.
I hear noises.
Why are you breathing funny? Don't breathe funny. That's weird.
So Juliana's running late, everyone, but she's gonna be here. But Mama J isn't feeling well, so she and Spectre are out for tonight. But they did send the quiz over.
I have the quiz.
Well, that's the most important thing.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I watched it a week ago, so I'm hoping I still remember it.
I watched it last night, so I wouldn't suck at the quiz.
You hope you remember it?
I watched it a few months ago. I hope I remember
My
it.
memory is crap.
Mine too. That's
Literally
why I
is
last
crap.
night.
I don't remember movies. I don't remember names. And it's not about getting old. I've always been that way.
Oh no, I just have terrible memory.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll begin then. All right, so today we're meeting about Goonies. I think the thing that I remember the most is the iconic song Cyndi Lauper's "Good Enough." That is the theme song for this movie. As a kid, I wish I should have grabbed it. I have this awesome gift box set from the Goonies that my brother bought me because it's always been one of my favorite movies. Hey, Judy, and the premise of it, I'm sure everybody in the chat has watched it or knows about Goonies, but I think that the coolest part of it and why it kind of honed in on me as a kid is because I had to move. So I was born in Indiana. I had my grandparents were there within 2 minutes drive, and all my cousins and everything. And then at 5 years old, my father got transferred down to North Carolina, and so I had to start from scratch. I mean, it was okay at 5. But then again, at 12, so that awkward period, which is, all the kids in the movie are about that awkward, 9 to 12-year-old, besides the teenagers, I had to move again. And that was like the big thing about this movie is that their house is being sold. They're going to have to move away from all their friends, the Goonies, and the adventure of it all. I mean, to be a 10-year-old, we used to play Goonies when we were a kid because we lived in North Carolina and we had all these woods behind us. And so we would pretend we would make maps, treasure maps. Of course, we were playing with matches and got in trouble, but to burn the edges, make it look cool. But we'd have little adventures. And so, Caitlyn, there's so many different types of characters in this movie. Who was your favorite? Like, if one name came out of your mouth, which was your favorite character?
Dada, because he was cute.
He was cute.
Yes, he was so cute.
Like,
he had that like lisp, and then but also all those quirky gadgets. It kind of reminded me a little bit of like Scooby Doo, or like even the old Batman Adam West show, where he had all those like gears and stuff. And let me tell you, that kid was smart because every single thing he had was waterproof too. So,
which is important. That's some trial and error right there.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked it. I really liked
it. The pinchers of power. Pinchers of power. I'm all right, guys. The slick shoes. I love the slick shoes. When he's got the boxing glove that comes out too. He basically punches himself in the face with it.
Yeah.
Clara, how about you? Who is your favorite character?
I think it was Sloth. I bought all the pops after I watched the movie of Sloth. I mean, you have obviously not the OG, but the newer ones that came out. I kind of felt for the guy.
Hi, JKL. What's going on?
I'm always for the underdog.
All right, Cherie, who's your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite, to be honest with you. Probably the girls though, because they're like, it's like cave and bugs and bats, and
They're you.
that would be me. Hold on, my cat's trying to bust in.
Oh, that's fine. For me, I loved Chunk.
See, he was the most annoying character to me.
Really?
Which makes sense because he's your favorite character. So
Well, it does because we're complete opposites. I liked him because of the fact that he saw beyond the disabilities that Sloth had, and in the end, it's him and Baby Ruth.
Oh my God, we held up candy at the same time. That is so funny. He held up Babe Ruth, and I woke up.
Yes.
Not only did he wake up, he was very
Bird.
Hey, LBD.
Slow.
Rocky Road.
How many costumes do y'all have? Seriously.
Oh no!
Oh, seriously, like their closet must be like.
Right when the Goonies thing was announced. This is a newer purchase.
Of course it is.
What's really funny is when you said Goonies, Dana was like, "Oh, well, Ty's gonna have to buy a sloth mask," and then he found out it was Goonies, and he goes and buys a sloth mask.
That's amazing. And the funny thing is, you could wear it out now at Halloween, and people would have no clue. They think you're like part of the Purge or something.
2 for 1. Are you gonna stay like that all night?
You could.
No, but I like how the mouth moves, and he can stick his tongue out just like him. That was like the grossest part of Sloth. Was when
It's very creepy that this mouth moves, y'all. It's very creepy.
That whole mask is really creepy.
This is the new Halloween sticker for the homespuns for this year.
Yes, absolutely.
No, you made me
Get it.
very uncomfortable.
Slow love Cherie.
Somebody help.
Welcome to the party, Juliana.
Hi.
You came in at the
Look. Yes. Do the truffle shot.
That's why she was late. She was still ironing.
She was still ironing.
No, 8 o'clock is the worst. It's right the time I put the kids to bed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I remember my mom and dad putting us to bed. It was still light out, and we'd be like, "Why are we having to go to bed? It's still daylight. I can still ride my bicycle." No, it was like 9 o'clock through the summer, but whatever. All right, so we can obviously tell who Tylock's favorite character is. It has to be Sloth.
Caitlyn, these are awful. They're tropical.
I know,
I'm
right?
sorry. I like them.
If it's not watermelon, she won't eat it.
I didn't like them.
Okay, I'm the only one without
Baby Ruth.
Well, I haven't had a Baby Ruth in forever.
Hey, Tax.
So,
Say hello to anyone. Hello, everybody.
did you guys know, fun fact about Goonies, that the treasure map that they used as the prop in the movie actually had real human blood on it? So they tried to authenticate it, and it just wasn't working right. So besides staining it with coffee and burning the edges and everything, they actually pricked a finger and flicked their finger like this to get blood droplets on it so that it would be as authentic as possible.
Did they have an AIDS test first?
I mean, hopefully they were looking at the map.
I'm just saying, you need to have a blood test before you do something like that.
I do.
Now, what I'd like to know is Cope lives in Oregon, and most of the film was filmed in Oregon. And I'm wondering if like they have like some sort of a tour. Where I know the house has since been torn down because you can actually buy pieces of it. Like you can get like one of those. It's almost like the playing cards now, where they have a little swath of somebody's shirt or jersey or whatever. Now there's a little tiny chunk of the wood from the Goonies house, the White House, that you can get. So I know that's been torn down, but. Are you really eating that through the mask?
He's trying to.
He's giving it his best shot. This is like a weird Muppet episode.
This is
Well, it's
great.
his two favorite things combined, so it works.
I love that you have a side ponytail and now Sloth has a side ponytail too.
Oh, we match.
They match.
No, he and I match more than you guys do.
Well, that's true. You have the same color rocking.
Yeah, but Sloth didn't have a beard.
Just talk that out.
We can't tuck it under.
No.
Sloth neck hairy.
Good.
Oh my
What's terrible is the day this came in, he pulled it out of the box and like we waited outside for my kid to get off the bus for like 30 minutes because we were going to greet him like this, right? But then he decided to stay at school that day and work concessions, so he got out of the fun that was this.
Hashtag homespun sloth.
So if you were to go by their house on that day, you would just see him in a sloth mask just standing out there in the middle of their yard.
Pretty much for like 30 minutes.
Wow.
Fritzy, I hope you're rewatching this and taking notes.
Yes, exactly. All the things that you should do later in life.
Sloth wave at traffic.
Did you cause an accident? Because I know if I would have seen you, I would have been like, what?
What?
No, they live on a country road. They're good.
Sloth,
Pretty much.
sloth.
This is not the weirdest thing on our roads.
I
That's
believe
scary.
that.
Sloth with neck hair. All right, Caitlin. So, what was your least favorite part of the movie?
I don't really know, honestly. Here's the thing: it was a good movie altogether. I said it before. I don't like Chunk. I didn't like Chunk really at all. But other than that, it was a really, I don't have nostalgia for it like you guys. So I'm not gonna say it's the best movie of all time, but it was a really good movie. I can't really pick out a scene that it was, terrible.
That's
It's
what
still not the best movie of all time.
I was thinking that because I was like, well, okay, Caitlyn, she's gonna watch. It's a good movie, but we love it because it's nostalgic. It's not like the greatest movie ever.
Best movie ever.
I will say, I thought it was really weird how he had the main kid, Mikey, had like a connection with the pirate, who was like a thief and a murderer. I just think it was weird that he had that connection with the dead pirate.
Original Goonie.
Exactly. I think the most annoying character for me was actually Mouth. I don't know why, but he annoyed me, and at the end, like, I don't know why it made me want to gag when they were pulling the pearls out of his mouth and it kept coming and there was like slobber coming out of his mouth. Like I was doing like the whole
No, I was laughing at that part.
You were laughing at that part?
Yes.
So here's another little fact. They did not show any of the characters, the pirate ship. So their reaction when they come down the slide and hit the pool is actually their real reaction to seeing the ship for the first time. And they built that full size. Like I had pictures of it up. You can see I can find them really quick. But they'd actually built that on a big, huge soundstage. Yes, it came with the hat too. Or no, that's Jack Sparrow, isn't it?
That's Jack Sparrow's hat.
It's 2
And
in
now
1.
we got Jack Sloth.
This is the tail.
Joe Dirt hairdo.
Sloth pirate.
Yeah.
So now
I just want you to know that this is what I'm going to do with all my
Baby
friends.
Rose. I think the worst part for me was when they were actually at the wishing well. I just think that part could have. It wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, the funny part was when Troy was in the bathroom and they're like banging on the pipes and then Troy gets shot up off the toilet. He's dropping a deuce, and the water pressure builds up and shoots him up in the air. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know why.
Because he was a terrible person.
Goonie. I could just sit here for the next hour and listen to him talk.
Yeah.
I don't think Cherie would like that.
So
So
this is every day. This is whatever.
Well, then I'm coming to live with you guys because that's way more fun than what I do.
Captain Jack Sloth.
Captain Jack Sloth. That's it. Juliana, what about for you? Like, do you have a least favorite part of the movie?
No, really. I think that scene with the wishing well, it's the 80s part of the movie that the cool popular kid needs to be put down. So they use that scene for it.
I will have to say I had a huge crush on Bran. Even though he had the quintessential 80s blue cotton shorts over his sweatpants and the sleeveless gray sweatshirt with the
How about
headband.
him riding the little bike?
That yeah. They grab his hand and he goes flying off. Yeah. But yeah, I thought Bran, I was like, ooh, look at that. You know,
Sloth loves Thanos.
oh my gosh, watching you drink is hilarious. Hey, Mama J.
Oh my
Hey,
god.
Mama J.
Hey, Ray Pops. Hey,
Hey,
Anthony. How are you? Oh my gosh. This is
No,
great.
it's
I didn't know
okay.
you guys were doing that.
He's been
Definitely.
waiting ever since we became friends for this night. That's why he's going all out.
Oh, is this like the one movie that you wanted her to watch?
Yes.
Number one movie.
Hey, you guys.
This was the one movie I had him in a contractual obligation not to make fun of me for watching it, and now I watched it.
And now you get to deal with this.
Yeah. I got the short end of the stick here.
But come on. Would you not even now go on an adventure like that? I would love it.
I would love to go on an adventure like that.
No, I'd be happy with just going to Disney World.
The
Yes,
easy way out.
Disney World.
See, that's why it's not your favorite movie ever.
I mean, it's a good movie. I'm not gonna
Listen, when
deny
you're a
it.
kid and you're watching that movie, it's like I want to be in that adventure with them.
Mhm.
I didn't see it as a kid, so
Oh, you didn't?
mm-mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, literally, we would play it. Like, we'd find, like, down trees, and then, you know, like, we'd, like, dump out water behind us. Slick shoes, slick shoes. And we didn't do anything with, like, the punji sticks or anything that you have to worry about, like, stabbing ourselves. We weren't that crazy, but, you know, we would, like, pretend there was, like, a pond and there was a dam, and we pretend that's where, you know, we were going by the waterfall and all that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's just, I think it's like, there's always been this thing with kids and pirates. I mean, do you agree? Like, that's like a big thing. I mean, and not even with Pirates of the Caribbean, it's just like the gold, the treasure, the sword fighting.
I mean, as a grown-up, I still love pirates, so
Well, obviously. Look at that
Sitting
what
next
you
to
got
him,
right
so I
there.
would hope so.
Yeah, pirates and cowboys and Indians and stuff like that. Those were like the main fandom for kids.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
But there weren't that many pirate movies. I mean, when we were, well, at least when I don't remember. Errol
Hey,
Flynn,
sister.
maybe?
Treasure Island.
Huh?
It's
Yeah, boy.
So another little fun fact for you, those of you guys that are Star Wars fan, is the model ship that was seen in the film has a hidden R2-D2 miniature on the deck. And now I want to go back and watch it again because I didn't read that until after I watched it. So now I want to go back and watch it again to try and find the little hidden R2-D2. And then the other thing is they actually filmed the endings differently. At one point, there was going to be a sea monster, and there's still a part of it, and there's a part of the ending that doesn't really make sense. They're splashing around the water, and they're looking for something, and that's when this giant octopus type arm would have come out of the water and attacked them. But they ended up cutting that scene out and just having it with the Fratellis being on the ship instead. And I don't know. I mean, do you guys think that it would have been over the top to add something like that giant sea monster, or do you guys think that would have been a cool piece to that movie at the end?
Sloth replaced sea monster.
It's very
I mean,
true.
if you jumped in the water, you were a sea monster. I think it would have been too much. I think it was like a
Yeah.
good reality kind of adventure, and you had sea monsters, and we're gonna turn it into fantasy.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like right now, like as crazy as it all is, most of the stuff is more realistic. You know, there were pirates, there was like hidden treasure in history, and there were people going out trying to find it. So everything could technically kind of happen. But if you throw in a sea monster, I mean, it automatically becomes fantasy.
Total fantasy. Yeah.
Except
Unless
for
someone discovers a
Kraken.
kraken tomorrow. So
Hey Nancy, hey Kenneth Bird, how are you? Hey Cisco.
I don't know where the Kraken is. Oh, he's way over
Yeah,
there.
the Kraken is a favorite, is a a mythical beast that went
he's
after.
going to get the pop.
I was gonna get it, but it's all the way up
Kraken.
there.
So, but the other thing that kind of bothered me about it was that how the hell did they get the ship in there in the first place? Like, it's just in this bubble of stone, and
I don't watch movies thinking of that. Like, it's a movie.
I didn't think about it then. Look, see, there you go.
Sea monster.
Sloth discovered Kraken today.
Sloth
Oh,
today,
yeah.
Kraken, with my baby Ruth and
Well,
my Rocky Road.
It does have the pirate ship.
Um,
But if that was to scale, then the kraken wouldn't have fit in that little.
Well, the rocks
Cave.
could have formed, could have formed after the fact. I mean,
I
no,
got it.
there could have been some kind of, earthquake or something, move stuff around. I mean, the landscape changes consistently all the time. So
To me, if you're talking inconsistencies with reality, how did all those kids dry off so fast? When they keep going in and out of the water.
it was a movie.
Blow dryer.
Listen, those kids
Exactly,
would have died. They would have died like really quick. The movie would be like 20 minutes. That's it.
No, but here's the thing, though. I think 80s kids would have gone on that adventure and probably done well. Now, you put 2010, 2020 kids in this situation, and they'd be like, oh my god, I have to touch a stone? Oh my god, this isn't on a screen? I mean, like kids
Do
back
I have to walk that
get out and
much?
do things. Huh?
Too far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not walking. Can we Uber there?
Have you ever seen someone get like a piece of paper or something and try to like zoom? Because they're so used to doing it on their phone, they forget.
Oh,
I've seen people
Yeah.
do that
Paper.
before.
Hey, Jaylee, how are you? Hi, Aaron Clark.
Hey, Jaylee.
Hi.
Hi,
They're so
Aaron.
used to doing it on their phone, they think for a second they can do it for paper because they just automatically do it so much.
I do it on like computer screens that aren't touch screen. Like I'll try to touch them.
I do that
In
all.
my head, like all computer screens are touch screen now.
Yep.
I do that all the time because I got one computer
My
that's a
kids
touchscreen
do
and
it to
one
the
that's not.
TV. They try to do it to the TV.
I haven't tried to do it to a TV yet. A couple more years.
So Noel wants to know if Homespun Sloth is going to go out pop hunting.
By himself.
Oh my god. Please go live.
You
Sloth
picked up your
loves
kid in full
GameStop.
Halloween makeup.
Oh my god.
The fact that the mouth
Game
moves
stuff
is
we could do because our GameStop girl would freaking love that.
No, yeah, absolutely. But I think there's a lot of people though that may not know him and just think that he's like some crazy like person coming in to rob the store.
Which is why I wouldn't go with him. But our GameStop we could do.
Well, he just has to walk in like this first. And then
Hey, you
Sorry.
guys, just here to shop.
or have like baby Ruths in your hand or something.
There you go.
Give Sloth pops.
Look at Cherie like beaming at him. She's just like, oh, that's my husband.
Oh yeah. I love him so much.
that's awesome. I love it.
Just watch the FF unboxing and you got all the chases, Tylog.
Yes, very true.
I haven't watched the video yet.
They were all over this table about 20 minutes ago too.
Thanks for the spoiler, Jaylee.
Yeah, now don't need to watch the video.
Thanks.
Go watch Brandy's video because I'm tagging her in another challenge next week.
Shut up.
I'm joking.
I thought I did pretty good.
No, you did.
I
You just don't have any
I thought
Wi-Fi.
I had a Yoda, and I don't. And I was like, how do I not have a Yoda?
You don't have a Yoda?
We haven't done it yet.
So I was like, what the hell am I going to do for a Y? And then I was like, I might have to start complete. Like, I pulled all these pops down, and I get down to Y, and I'm just thinking, yeah, I got a Yoda. This is not going to be a problem, right? And then I turned around and I looked at those, and I'm like, shit, they say the child on them. I can't even, it doesn't even say Baby Yoda on it. I can't use that. And I'm looking, I'm like, Yummy Mummy! I got a Yummy Mummy soda. Good. She can't even say anything.
When does this thing have to be done? Does it have a time limit?
No.
I was gonna do it today, and then everything happened. So I guess I'll
Yours
do
is
it.
easy too. That's why I told Mama J.
Oh, you're not going to believe how easy mine's is gonna be.
Yeah, CLARA. I mean, yours is super easy.
Real easy. Don't say a word, Juliana.
But no, I was actually glad that you did it, Caitlyn. I mean, like secretly, I was kind of like bummed that last was like all these, and I'm like, why do I never get tagged to do fun stuff like this? And then you called me out, and I was like, she got me. But game on, challenge accepted.
Look at KNL, Ty. You look
I don't
different.
care.
Man.
Just
I can't
make
put my
up.
finger on
Someone tagged me.
James Dieter tagged you in the first pop thing challenge.
Yeah, I need to do that one. That one I saw. I watch his videos, so I saw that one.
No.
Hey, Rukru. I think you should do Silver-Haired Wolf. Come on, step it up, girlfriend.
No.
I didn't
Look
find
at
it.
the length of that name. Look how many letters. You know how many pops I got to bring down and check? No.
I had 20.
Yes, I do. I had a double stack that was about 3 feet high next to me.
You had a choice.
I'll do GMB. That's it.
She could have done Brandy, but she wanted to flex that Marty, the first pop.
Well,
Yeah.
I could have done Bunny Suit Ralphie too, or I didn't have it with S's in
And
it.
then she gets to flex both of them, not only the Marty but the Mandalorian also. So
I mean, I tagged Tylock, and without even doing the video, he's already tagged Cherie. So
I don't know why I get dragged into these things.
Because it's fun.
But you have to do it while Tylock's still dressed like that.
Guess we're filming after this.
I think, okay, Tylock, I think around Halloween, we should, on Homespun, you should get everybody to dress up. Whoever comes on Homespun should dress up like one of the Goonies.
Good idea.
And you're all set. But I think that would be fun.
Caitlyn, you better get some clothes.
I'm going to be sick that week.
She just put on the full
I'm
beret and
sick
go
that
off
week.
the
You
color.
can't be sick that week.
I'm going to be sick that week. No, you won't.
Caitlyn has to be Data.
Yes.
It is your favorite, so yes.
It's his favorite, too. He told me Data was his favorite.
Now, Tylock, do you and Cherie have all the original ones?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to... There you go. I sent them the last one they needed.
Oh, okay. I still have to find Mikey and Chunk. Those are the last two that I need out of the original set. And
I have Mouth for sale.
No, I have Mouth and Data, and then obviously Superman Sloth. But I want to get the other Sloth as well, the other OG Sloth. But he's like super hair. You like my hairdo, Cisco?
What are you doing? You at least keep the pirate hat on. Put the pirate hat back on.
I have
finally
an
No, I like the pirate hat.
The hair is making me.
You made me sit next to a sloth. You wear the pirate hat for me.
Oh, hello. No way.
Never say die.
Never said. I just put it down.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You can put him back up.
That's sweet.
Tyler, you would just die in it, get into that Babe Ruth. You ain't gonna lie.
It's sitting right in front of me. I'm starving.
Oh my god.
Dinner.
I know. I'm a fat guy.
So
put the
JKL,
pirate on.
the OG Sloth is 230.
Yeah, it's up there.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody put that up. I'm sure I could find it on Mercari or somewhere like that. I mean, I have the Superman T-shirt one, so if I don't ever get the regular one, that's fine. But at least I'd have one of each one. But I'm just kind of surprised. I mean, obviously, I know that they're re-releasing the new Goonies Pops coming out. What is it? Are we coming up on the 45th anniversary? Is that why they're doing the new ones?
45th. Oh my god.
45.
35th.
35th. Sorry.
You're trying to
She's
add
like-
10 years.
It's like,
I'm
don't
not
make me
that
older
old.
than I am. I'm glad that they did 2 different sloth pops again and everything, but I'm kind of bummed that they didn't do
Fratellis,
the Fratellis. Yeah, why? Why not?
because they're stupid.
And One-Eyed Willie would have been cool to have too, sitting in his chair.
You
Yeah,
know what?
that's
I
the one I would like to have.
we watched
honestly.
it last night. You know what I was thinking? You know the organ she plays?
Yeah,
If you put her in front of that organ like they did with the organ player from Haunted Mansion,
Yeah.
whew, beautiful.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Victor,
That
guys,
would be great.
that's a nice pop.
Yeah.
Quit asking for things. Just stop. Just stop.
I'd also like $1 million.
Yes, but not to spend on pops.
I would like $1 million to spend on pops.
I mean, he could spend half of it on pops, and you can spend the other half on fabric.
Well, see, look at the trade-off.
I did buy fabric today, but I only spent
Of
20.
course you did.
I had to buy my Pegasus fabric.
You're like pouring my money through a sifter.
You didn't spend your money. I spent mine.
Hey, but speaking again of Joann's, real quick, Brandy, where did you get your Alex Trebek chase?
Joanne Fabrics.
See, Tylock, they do sell pops
They
at
have
Joann's,
pops.
just not at your Joann's.
Well, my Joanne sucks. They make me go in there with Cherie for fabric, and they don't even provide pop for me.
Look what Christina made.
Print it.
So it took 5 hours to complete Sloth's makeup, and one of the eyes was actually all completely remote controlled. So the obviously the one that was down more closer to his cheek was completely remote controlled.
And his ears moved too.
Yeah, and his ears. Yep. Can you imagine if they redid that movie? I mean, I don't really want them to because I don't think you can recast the characters as they were. But if they redid it now with all the advances that they have in movie technology and CGI and everything, do you think it would be better or do you think it would be worse?
It'd be way worse.
Yeah?
They just need to leave it alone.
I mean, it'd be like everything. Like the people watching it for the first time would probably think it was a good movie, but everyone who's watched the original one would think that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah,
just like a lot.
If they
like-
somehow manage to do a sequel and bring back the kids, I might be okay with that. But rebooting the movie, I would not be okay with. But if you want to watch something that's kind of like that on Netflix, watch Finding Ohana that just came out.
Yeah.
It's very
I
Goonie,
mentioned that
it's
before.
very Goonie-like, and Data is in the movie.
Yeah. Only 80s kids would know that's Data.
Oh, it took me a minute. We were watching the movie, and I was like, he has his accent. And when he was talking, I was like, why does this guy sound so familiar?
Oh,
And
I
then
saw
I was
that
like-
right away. I was like, wait, that's Data.
I just kept watching him. I was like, oh my God. I freaked out when I realized. I was like,
He-
that's Data. I
He
was
had
like,
a moment.
because when there was a movie that came out and he said he had quit acting, but there was a movie that came out and he said that something Rich Asians, something like that. I can't remember what the name of the movie is.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Crazy Rich Asians. After that movie came out, he said it impressed him so much that it made him want to start acting again.
Really?
So that's why he was back in this movie. So maybe they could get him to come back, but the guy that played Sloth is a lawyer now. He hasn't acted since then.
Yes, Nancy, the main character. He
Maybe
was,
they can be parents and
he
and
was in
have new
Stranger
kids.
Things.
Yeah, I agree. They should be about their kids and they
Yeah.
be parents. That'd be awesome.
Telling
So-
them the story of what they did in their childhood, and then somehow the kids, maybe having a dream and reliving it again or something, something cool like
The
that.
pirate ship somehow
I like it.
floats back to them or something.
So I'm going to show you guys something. I hope you can see that. So in Jurassic Park, Dennis Nedry's character, in 3 scenes, they secretly dressed him to kind of look like Goonies characters. So he had the Hawaiian shirt on to look like Chunk. He had the gray members only jacket to look like Mouth. And then at the end, right before he dies, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Jurassic Park by now, well, okay,
Seriously.
Caitlin. He's got the jean jacket and the raincoat on so that he was like Mikey. So that's a secret little way. I love when they do that in movies. When they bring other movies like secretly into it. I mean, I love it. I suppose you haven't seen Jurassic Park either, so I just kind of.
I held up the sticker.
You haven't seen? No, I know you haven't seen Jurassic, which just kills me.
Bro, please.
Rudy. I think that I agree with you guys though. I think it would be cool if they did like they're the parents and then the kids, like go on an adventure, or their kids go on an adventure, and then they're not. I mean, you can't do the same premise though because you can't do it. Well, they're losing their house again. So I mean, I don't even know how you would do the premise of it to bring back their kids.
Just tell them a story. Tell them a story, and then the kids can have like a dream, or they can.
Writers can always come up with the story.
Yeah, I mean,
Like they don't. I think like they don't believe their parents when their parents is telling them about this adventure they went on. So they have to go there to check. Like, is all this stuff real or not, or is it something that their parents made up?
Did anybody else think at the end of the movie, like, why the hell isn't someone getting on a speedboat and going after that pirate ship that's full of
That bothered me. I'm like, why would you not go?
All they got was a handful of jewels.
After like the movie's over, they go and get all that stuff.
I was like, how's that ship moving? There's nobody on it.
or they can have the same premise and find something else other than a pirate ship. I mean, it could make it piratey, but they can always find a spaceship or something to make it more modern.
Well,
they go out looking for a pirate ship, but then they end up finding a spaceship.
No, that's what this is. That's exactly what this is. Movie detention.
Movie detention. Whatever.
Okay.
Do you hate this? Do you hate that we're putting you through watching these movies?
No, I honestly don't.
Well, you need to watch Jurassic Park.
What?
Jurassic Park.
Well, you want that to be next month?
Yes.
No. It should be.
No, I don't want any more 80s movies. Jurassic Park.
No, it should
do
be,
it.
It should be Willow.
No.
Hey, Robert. Thank you, Matthew.
You got Goonies.
Willow.
You got Goonies.
Willow.
I thought Willow was horrible.
It is. It's so bad.
Willow is amazing.
Willow is one of those ones that you either love it or you hate it. I mean, there's no one.
Yeah.
Hi, baby girl. Are you feeling better?
She gave me a scare, boy.
I thought she was talking to Robert, who just came in the chat.
I was. Hello, ladies.
Obviously.
Are you feeling better, Robert?
What's up, King Robert?
Jurassic Park, not Jurassic Pork. Make sure.
What's funny is my aunt had that on VHS as a kid. I remember seeing like the actual like hard copy of the movie, and I was at her house. That's where I grew up. Is pretty much at her house, but I never watched it. But she had the entire set of all the old Jurassic Park movies.
Jurassic Park was a movie I had to leave the theater halfway through because I couldn't finish it. I was so young.
Your
But I love those movies.
aunt had the VHSs?
Yeah.
Man, I thought you guys were Amish.
Maybe.
I thought that's why you didn't watch any of the movies.
How about the Lost Boys? Lost Boys?
Oh, Lost Boys.
Lost Boys is good.
Never heard of it.
Oh my god.
I gotta quit making that face when you say I've never heard of it.
I
or
know.
never
We should be
seen it. I
like,
don't
oh,
know why
yeah.
I'm shocked.
It shouldn't surprise you
Of
anymore.
course she hasn't seen it.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but Jurassic Park and Hunchback of Notre Dame hurts my heart that you haven't seen.
You don't like Never Ending Story either, Papa Wheelie? Jeez.
See,
It's all right.
Wow, I love Neverending Story.
There's a
from
good
what I
one.
know
but
of
it's
it,
a
I
sad
think I
movie.
would like that one.
Stand By Me. That's a good movie.
I was scared half to death
Heard
for
of it.
Jurassic Park 3. I about jumped into my best friend's lap when that T-Rex
I
came.
saw it with my grandma, and when like the frilly dinosaur popped up, like we had to leave because I couldn't handle it anymore after that.
The frilly dinosaur.
I don't know what it's called. The one that spits venom, the frilly
with all
one.
that's,
Oh yeah,
that's the one with the crochet and the frills.
crochet.
It's like, hi, how you doing?
You
That's
only
where
gonna
she
need to
got her
give me a
first
minute.
inspiration from.
I need to do something real quick.
I was scared of the raptor. Like that thing freaked me out. And when it just taps its nail on, it's like
I was afraid of Samuel L. Jackson. That guy is bad A, and I don't want to mess with him.
Is he in Jurassic Park? Oh yeah, he is. He is. Okay.
is he in Jurassic Park? No.
See, she's no better than me, and she likes this movie.
I do like the movie. I couldn't
He's not a memorable character. You're focusing on like the little boy and being stomped on by the T-Rex and things like that.
I called it the frilly dinosaur. All right, obviously I'm not good with the names.
Dilophosaurus. You saw Jurassic Park at the drive-in when it came out. KNL was that like 1952. That wasn't Jurassic Park. That was Godzilla versus King Kong.
I saw Twister at the drive-in.
I've never been to a drive-in.
I haven't either.
Have you ever been to a movie theater?
Yes. But the
What did you
last time
see?
I've been in
Besides
one
the
was
Probably
like
went there to
Pikachu.
take a nap.
Best place for them.
No, honestly, when I get into a movie theater, I'm like scared to move, honestly, because I'm like, I don't want to disturb anyone. So literally, I'll sit there for like 2 hours, like not moving, like at all. And that's why I don't like going to them.
She's not even breathing. She just passes out because she's blue.
You're probably like,
Really?
she's a mannequin or something. She hasn't moved in 2 hours. Is that lady
People-
dead? Is she
People
all right?
sitting next to her like something's wrong with this girl.
I
I'm
try
not
not to.
joking.
I try not to make a bunch of noise.
Go to the matinee then, and there's less people usually in matinees.
Well, the only time I remember when my ex and I went to see Pixels, we were the only two in the entire theater. And so
Not
that was the
shocked.
only time that we allowed. I actually kind of liked it, but that was the only time I ever like allowed myself to like move around and talk a little bit because it was just her and me. But
Girl,
that was the only
once
time
you
I
have-
ever enjoyed going.
Once
to
you
movies.
have to take care of 3 kids so they don't disturb other people, that's the ship has sailed. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
when
not
you
in
just
that
drop them
territory
off
yet.
at the park.
Jurassic
Or-
Park.
Yeah. Drop them off at Jurassic Park to go to the movie. Or my parents just dropped me off at the mall. They were like, walk around for a couple of hours. here's $20. Go buy some food.
Well, or if you remember, like if you think about it, they had arcades at the malls back then. Like you could
Yeah.
go play. My mom would give us like $20 each, and we would go buy tokens, and my mom would go shopping. And those poor people, it was called Tilt. Those
Yes,
poor
Tilt.
people had to watch all these kids with no parents running around. You know,
Yeah, but it was other time. Like it's different now.
We still have a Tilt in our mall.
We do.
And it's
new.
like enormous. It's got like skee ball and all sorts of stuff, like bumper cars and golf, little putt golf.
Laser tag.
Really?
It's huge, but nobody's ever in there
No,
I wonder why.
because
nobody goes to arcades.
because kids don't leave their houses anymore.
Yeah, they have
all
all
the
games
games
more
listed at their TV.
sophisticated at home. Why would they go to an arcade
Yeah.
where they have to pay?
Because
I honestly
it's the
love going to
same.
arcades.
It's the same thing, and they have to sit there with the controller. I mean, when you're going around there and there's tickets and stuff that you can buy. I mean, that was the best part of going to the arcade is winning the tickets. And I totally watched a video somewhere today of a dad cheating at Chuck E. Cheese on the basketball thing. Like his arm was long enough, so he just sat there bobbing the ball at the basketball hoop like this. That didn't look so great. No comments.
Can you do it again? I didn't see.
Did you guys
No.
ever used to pull the tickets real soft to try to get more to come after?
Yes.
I used to do that all the time. Like,
I remember.
I'm gonna
once-
unroll this whole thing.
I remember once though. It's not all about the tickets and the prizes. It's just about playing the games for me when I was a kid. Because I remember when the old mall was still here, we had an arcade in it. The new mall doesn't, or didn't before it got destroyed by a tornado. But I was in there one Saturday.
For like 2 years, Caitlin. You gotta stop
Sure.
milking that.
My
Seriously, what's
I was
going on
in there.
what's going on in Jonesboro that they can't rebuild this stuff after 2 years?
that's why. But I was in there and I got a couple jackpots on a couple games. I had a ton of tickets, but there was these two. I was a little kid. There was these 2 teenage girls in front of me, and the teenage boy who was running the counter gave pretty much all my tickets to them. I didn't even notice it until my mom pointed it out to me later when we were in the car. I didn't even care. I was just having fun playing the game.
So if you didn't care and I was your mom, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just been like, oh, whatever. She's happy. She's happy
No,
with
my
the
mom was
finger puppet she
pissed.
got.
My mom was pissed. I was
Like, hey, little finger puppet.
I'm not that kind of mom. I meant like no.
Oh no, Cherie would have reached across the counter and slapped the guy.
Yeah. Sure, don't play that game.
Hashtag rebuild Jonesboro. Yes, because my favorite restaurant's still gone too after that tornado.
So you missed it, but we were at Dave and Buster's a couple years ago with Daniel and like your family.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be back. Tell the story.
Okay, here, will you bring me some tea?
Yeah.
Or my orange cups in there with
I'll
tea.
have a Dr. Pepper, thanks.
We don't have any more.
Oh, man.
No, we don't. You've got like 2 in the
Strawberry
fridge.
lemonade, please. Thank you.
So So it was me and Daniel, and then like Ty and his family went off, right? Well, Angry Birds was like the craze a couple years ago, and my kid was like obsessed with it. And they have an Angry Birds arcade game there, right? He got the perfect high score, like one hit, ridiculous thing. Like the thing lit up, and he got like 100 tickets, and he was like, ah! He was so happy, and like nobody was there to see it but me. So that's like his like peak moment in life. He got the high score on freaking Angry Birds at the arcade.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I mean, he's not very good at video games, so it was a pretty big accomplishment.
I'm not either. That's why I like going to play the arcade games. Like, it's just for fun, you know. I don't care about scores. I just want to play.
My problem was,
you drop me your link.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay.
You should be a mod, I think. If not, let me know. I used to play the ones where you drop the tokens in to try to win more tokens, with the push bar thing. And then I'd run out of tokens within like 5 seconds. I'd have my 15 or whatever, and I'd be dropping them in trying to win more. And my little brothers are off, playing skee ball or whatever, and I'm supposed to be watching them, and I'm totally not paying attention. I mean, seriously, the fact that my youngest brother never got kidnapped is probably amazing.
No, it just shows how annoying he was.
That's true. My favorite story to tell about him is he was about 2 or 3 years old, and I was in the backyard. I don't know where he was in the front yard somewhere. I have no idea where he came from. All I heard was the almost like Jim Carrey in Dumb and Dumber with the most annoying sound in the world when he's going, "Ee!" All I could hear was, "Ee!" He came up and he literally bit me on the butt. Why? I have no idea. I had a big purple welt on my butt cheek, and I don't know why. To this day, it's been 40 years later, and I have no idea why he bit me. They opened a Studio 75.
He knows.
I'm all here just playing this, and just played this bowling game once. What kind of a bowling game? Drinks and Baby Ruth for everyone, Christina Payne says.
Not a Baby Ruth.
You okay, Clara?
Oh yeah, I went to get chocolate because I saw Thailand and I have to have chocolate.
I had a Reese's before we came on.
Look, Clara.
White chocolate.
Clara, he's giving you your Dr. Pepper.
If only you could reach.
I still haven't found that anywhere.
You're not missing much.
Wow.
No, they're delicious. I don't know what you're talking about.
I couldn't finish it. It was too sweet.
I like the diet one. The diet ones are better than the
critique
regular.
things because she hasn't experienced things.
Caitlin, at this point, you should just be grateful there's anything in the grocery stores at all.
Yeah, I mean, are there grocery stores still existing in Jonesboro?
I found y'all's lemon Kit Kats yesterday, so yes.
Which I've never seen anywhere.
Hers, not mine. I had them.
Yeah, you didn't bring me any. He found one. One in the entire state of Texas, and then he ate it.
And then I ate it before I got home.
Terrible.
And then you told her?
It's like I'm his kid or something, and he's trying to hide the candy from me.
Hey, John, how are you?
At least don't tell her.
It's not fair because the apple pie Kit Kats we have everywhere, and the wrapper is yellow. So every time I see it, I'm like, yes! And then I'm like, no, because I don't like apple pie. You're welcome.
Green tea.
That stuff is good. I like that.
Oh,
I'm not a big tea person.
It's
I'm
an
an iced
acquired,
tea
it's an
like
acquired taste, but once you acquire it, I acquired taste for green tea like 20 years ago. It's like very addicting.
The first and only time I ever tried green tea, I brewed it myself, and I made like this weird film on the top. It was like, and it's like the color of vomit. So I didn't drink it, and I've never wanted to drink it after that.
This is the professional talking, ladies and gentlemen.
That was way before you.
Hey, Trapper, how are you?
Hey, man.
No, you haven't missed everything. As usual, we've gotten completely sidetracked.
Hey, Jedi.
Did you guys ever play the video game, the Goonies video game?
Yes, it was hard.
Yeah, it was.
I don't remember that.
Never played
It
it.
was on NES, and it was It was actually meant to be a sequel to Goonies because it was called Goonies 2, but it was just an old 8-bit game.
Right.
Class.
So are you saying they should make Goonies 8-bit pops?
Oh,
Ooh.
Quit
Yeah.
asking for things, Caitlin.
Hey,
That's
I wasn't
a good
asking.
idea.
I was inquiring.
Hey, Hidden Funko.
That is actually a good idea.
I mean, they don't make 8-bits anymore, but yeah.
Oh
I
no,
didn't
they're
like
gonna
the
pull them
8-bit.
out now. They're gonna do 8-bit He-Man and 8-bit Goonies.
No, I don't need it. The
You
He-Man.
don't need any of it, but you're gonna buy them.
I mean, I still have some in the collection, but not a lot.
Of what? 8-bit pops?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, Trapper.
I have all the Stranger Things ones.
Yep.
And a lot of people said that didn't make any sense, but they released that at the same time that they released that 8-bit Stranger Things like app game. So it made sense because that's why they released them.
Well, and it's
Yeah.
like 80s, so 8-bit.
Oh yeah, and 80s.
I mean, it made sense.
So Stranger Things is honestly, I think I've watched part of one episode, so I could almost use Caitlyn sticker hashtag never seen it.
It's a
I've
really.
never
If you
seen
get past
it.
the first season, it's really good.
If you get towards the second half of the first season,
If you get past the first season, it's really good.
So it's kind of like WandaVision. If you get past the first two
No.
episodes, then it's really good.
I loved WandaVision from the
I loved
get-go.
from the start. Yeah.
Yeah.
yep, WandaVision. I liked the old style on WandaVision. I thought it was really cool.
I could have watched like the very first episodes, like format for an entire season.
Yeah,
But
me too. I
honestly-
loved it.
I don't think Disney has messed up Marvel anything. Like the only movie that I didn't like was the first Ant-Man, but the second Ant-Man I loved. And I didn't hate the first Ant-Man. I just wasn't in love with it. But I knew that they were going to do good with that show. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, this is going to be good.
It
Yeah.
wasn't the appearance of it. I liked the appearance and them doing it like in the old like 50s, 60s television style. It was, I didn't understand what's going on. I don't think I knew enough about Wanda's history or anything else to try and I didn't get it. I was like, where are they going with this? Like to me it was just them role playing in, and I knew that they were going to kind of increase the decades as it went, because obviously tomorrow's the season finale. I knew they were going to role play the different decades, but I didn't know how it was going to fit into this whole storyline that I understand now. By the time you get to the third and fourth one, you're starting to get glimpses and pieces are starting to come together.
I thought there were 2 more episodes.
There are 2 more
Role
episodes.
playing
Oh,
is
they
that-
do?
I think there's 2. I
Oh,
actually
okay.
think there's 2, but
Yeah,
I'm
there will be 9 episodes.
Oh, okay. I thought there was only 8. I don't know why I thought
No,
that.
if you go on Google and Google WandaVision, it will show 9 episodes.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
But I love that's always a sitcom. I'm like, okay, which one is this one now?
Okay, so since we're already sidetracked onto this, but anyway, so okay, conspiracy theory is: do you think that the sitcom is some sort of a protection within the hex that is going on?
No,
And if somebody hasn't seen the last episode, I don't really want to give away what's going on, but
I kind of relate to that because, like, I love watching sitcoms instead of watching the news. So I think
Well, who
it's
doesn't?
I think it's Wanda's way to get away from reality.
I think she lost her mind. and I think the sitcom and bringing Vision back is her trying to not go completely nuts and become a villain. But if you know the comic books, Wanda does become a villain. So Scarlet Witch is a terrible. In my opinion, I've always thought she's freaking nuts and she's a little terrible.
That's why I love her.
Exactly.
That's,
I love a villain.
well, that makes total
why?
sense.
Because you're freaking nuts and a little terrible.
Yes,
Aren't
I
we
never
all?
denied that.
I've never denied that.
Makes sense a
Wanda's
little
about
bit
to bring in
more.
mutants. See, I didn't. Well, here's like I'm so bad that I didn't understand who Monica Rambeau was either, or who she was going to become.
I knew because of the comics.
See, I didn't because I hadn't read those comics, so
I just didn't know if they were gonna bring her as Captain Marvel because she was Captain Marvel before Carol Danvers, or if they're gonna bring her as Photon or Spectrum or whatever name she's gonna. I think it's gonna be Photon.
And who do you think that Pietro is?
I have no idea.
I don't think it's Pietro.
I don't think it is either.
I have a theory, but I can't say it without spoiling the last episode, so I'm not. Gonna
Yeah,
do it.
that was
No spoilers.
I think he might actually be the Pietro from the Foxverse.
Oh, yeah.
they shouldn't make pops before we get to know stuff, because if you look on Pietro's box on the pop, it says Pietro Maximo.
Oh, I didn't see it yet.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I saw that. There's no quotations. Yeah.
it's not him.
After the scholar. Oh, I guess you got an anti-fan now.
Robert said Monica is Rambo's brother.
Rambo's daughter.
Daughter, sorry. So we're talking about like Rambo as in like Sylvester Stallone.
Of course he wouldn't do that.
I'm coming to get you.
Not over. Never over.
Never over.
Have you seen Rambo, Caitlyn?
No,
Of course you haven't.
my mom has.
Have you ever seen the Gremlins?
No.
Okay, chat. Before we're getting ready to do the quiz, and we'll get into it. Chat. Vote on what her next movie should be for next month.
Have you seen Big?
Seen
Big.
what?
Big with Tom
No.
Tom Hanks.
No, I know what you're talking about because they made pops of it, but no.
Oh, that movie's amazing.
Why is Stallone coming to MCU?
Gremlins.
Technically, he was already in the MCU in Guardians 2.
Isn't Gremlins a Christmas movie?
No.
No.
Well, some people say it is because it's around Christmas time.
But it's not. I mean, it's not really a Christmas movie.
It's like
a Christmas
Die Hard.
movie. It's a Christmas movie if you want it to be a Christmas movie.
Like
There you go.
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Okay, Bob, we're not doing Willow because all these movies so far are ones that Cherie doesn't even like, so we have to get one that she at least
No.
kind of likes.
No.
Gremlins is fine.
Sure doesn't
Jurassic Park is best.
How about
Jurassic Park.
Park.
I would love to watch
Oh,
Jurassic Park again. Jurassic
Big
Park. is
Lebowski?
good.
Well,
Jurassic
it wouldn't be
Park.
bad. I mean, that we're moving into the 90s.
Okay, well, Cherie and Clara and Noel say Jurassic Park.
But Robert said Willow,
Nobody cares what Bobbert says.
and Tylock said Willow.
If this was your
Because
chat,
I
you'd
like
be
that.
completely ignoring him.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good one.
Never heard of it.
Oh my
What?
goodness gracious.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
What?
Risky Business.
Look, the only reason Cherie has seen it, the only reason Cherie has seen movies
He says nothing.
is because she's married to me. That's it.
The difference between Caitlyn and I is I also have not seen a whole lot of stuff, but she admits it, and I just smile and nod like I have seen everything. So,
Okay, between Ferris Bueller and Jurassic Park, guys, between those two, Revenge of the Nerds is a great one too.
Yes, that's a great one.
Ferris Bueller, two people would have to watch, so that's a good pick.
Never heard of it.
Animal House. That was so funny.
Caitlin, I'm trying to think if I have, I'll have to look and see if I have it on Blu-ray and DVD. I'll send you the DVD.
I love that movie, Chris.
Okay.
Oh, Jurassic Park. Look,
Bueller.
you guys are only saying that because Cherie wants it. That's
Jurassic Park.
wrong. Top Gun.
You're
you
all
said
my
no, it
favorites.
needs to be, so
Jurassic Park. That's it.
Jurassic Park. We got 3 for Jurassic Park. All right, so Jurassic Park will be for March, and then we'll do Ferris Bueller for April.
Oh, Marty. Yeah, Porky's. Remember Porky's?
I was gonna say Porky's.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
That would have to be an adult
Porky.
stream.
Animal House.
Oh my God.
I love
Adult
that.
stream.
You don't want to watch Porky's.
Yeah,
Caitlin-
I'm not doing Porky.
Caitlin doesn't want to watch Porky's either.
Yeah, I know what Porky's is. It's not really my kind of movie.
No, don't watch it.
There are certain lines that are going to be drawn through this, y'all.
I'm gonna say Howard the Duck was a good suggestion, Jaylee. I like Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck is good.
He's in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
He is.
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen that movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I know I've seen that movie.
Oh,
I
There's a
haven't.
comic book. Deadpool the Duck is Howard and Deadpool combined.
Yeah.
Dude, where's my car? I saw in theaters.
That's awesome, dude. Where's my car?
Dude.
sweet.
And then no, and
dude,
then
what does mine say?
and
What
then
does my tattoo say?
no, and then.
Dude.
First Halloween, Critters, Creep Show, Dead Alive, The Hills Have Eyes. Oh God.
I'm not watching The Hill Has Eyes and then doing a live stream on it.
We went to Jurassic Park, Galen. That got me.
All right,
That
if you guys,
movie.
Mama J worked super hard on this quiz, so if you guys want to, it is joinmyquiz.com, and there is the code for you guys. I haven't even seen it either, so I'm probably going to play along as well.
Okay.
Yeah, she sent me a message saying I can't be there tonight. I'm not feeling well. And then immediately after that, I sent Brandy the quiz. I was like, damn it.
Why?
Because I thought I was gonna get out of this. The testing part.
No, because if she said that it wasn't done, but I knew she's been saying it for like a week that she had it done.
Yeah, I don't want her to waste her time or anything. I just didn't want to be tested on it.
I did last time.
My phone's gonna die, so
I'll be like Clara on the McDorks and Geekies live stream on Monday. Just run.
For them all.
But I don't have a dog to put in my place, so
That was a classic moment whenever I didn't realize I played it afterwards, and when I saw the chair spinning, I was dying.
it was too funny.
oh, that was perfect. You had me rolling at that.
Up a Creek Without a Paddle. That's a good movie. Or are you still talking about movies? Because Without a Paddle is a pretty good movie.
The Great Outdoors, Uncle Buck.
I love The Great Outdoors. That's one of my favorites.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Didn't we have a long enough list already before we started this? This list just keeps growing by like 50 movies every time we do a show.
Well, if you would just say that you've seen it, we could like take it off the list.
No,
But
don't
you just
lie.
want me to lie next time?
Don't lie. That's wrong. Lying is wrong.
I mean, there are movies that I've seen, but I don't remember. So
What are you
I
doing?
don't know if that counts or
Turn it
not.
down because we look better with it. I don't like to be bleached out.
I don't know how to share the link. Oh wait, yes I do. Copy the link. God, some people are so needy. There you go. What's going on, GoldenEye? How are you? What's the prize for first place?
Bragging rights.
Yeah, I don't know that we have a prize this evening. I didn't think that
We
far
didn't do
ahead.
one last month.
Did we? Yeah, I don't think we did.
This is just for fun and my torture.
What about The Fifth Element?
Your prize is
Love that
I will
movie.
put the sloth mask back on to end the live stream.
Why are you volunteering me for stuff?
Because you bought it. You need to wear it for this.
Flight of the Navigator. Flight of the Navigator was a great movie when we were kids. If you watch it back, it's kind of like lost.
It's cheesy now.
Yeah.
I tried. I own that movie too.
Jay Lee said a half-eaten Baby Ruth. No, it's all gone.
Yeah, like we can send you the wrapper.
I've got the wrapper and I'll sign it.
Ooh. Autograph. And it'll be moldy by the time it gets to you.
Snakes on the plane.
That's the prize for tonight. Sloth's autograph.
There you go.
Baby Ruth wrapper.
Anybody else gonna join?
The Passion of the Christ for April. I don't ever want to watch that movie again.
I haven't.
Moses.
To.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started, guys. All right, good luck, everybody.
You took my phone, so you better do good.
I'm probably gonna help. I'm a Jay made this good. Not even about the movie.
You can't let Bobber beat you.
What does that mean?
No?
If anybody gets the candy bar question wrong, that's just bad.
Yeah, shoot.
I'm trying to remember these people's names.
Oh, there's a date question.
Here's the big question. Just for us.
Oh crap, there's a Tylock question.
Look at Shariko.
That's Tylock.
Oh,
He didn't bring his phone in on mine.
Yeah.
He sucks now.
Second place.
I didn't do too bad. I did 96%.
I sucked.
81% accuracy. Look at Jeremy Knapp. Look at you go. King Bob. Question streak.
Good night, Sharon.
Good night, Karen.
Good night.
Here late. Here late, are you not? Who's here late? Are they not going to finish?
Everybody else's stats.
Look at Tats moving up though. Oh. You're driving me nuts.
I'm over here beating to it like
I didn't know I could turn it off until just now. I was playing the game, so.
Hashtag BS. Papa Willie, I'm guessing that he missed some questions.
About half of them.
I got all the questions right that pertain to the movie. Most of them. I think I missed one.
I missed a few. That was horrible.
That's a lot of questions. I'm glad our Kahoots aren't 20 questions.
Well, we only do this live once a month, so she makes up for it.
That's true.
No, but she puts so much effort into it. Like, I appreciate that she's doing this for us.
And I think she forgot she usually doesn't let the redemption questions.
Oh, I was fine with those redemption questions. I went back and got 3 that I missed right. But you're right. She usually doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Is Jedi John gonna finish? There he goes. He wasn't moving there for a minute. It's got 2 people we're waiting on.
You never seen it? You got 12 of 25. That's not bad though. 12 of 25.
Yeah.
80% after not seeing in a long time. Did I beat Jay Lee? That's all that matters.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you're number 3 right
This
now.
is the guy who knows a lot more than I do about a lot of things.
I feel like Jeremy is like the guy to beat right now.
Jeremy
though.
Knapp.
He
Yeah.
always got some knowledge.
Well, second, he went to Astoria, so he's been to
So
Astoria.
you better know everything.
I don't see Goldeneye. I think that's who's here's late. I think when they found out that we weren't giving away a prize, he didn't want to play. Sometimes you guys just have to watch things for the people and the fun and the community.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
It's very expensive to do all this stuff.
That is no
Did,
lie.
I don't do it.
Did Noel
Wait,
get
aren't we
first
rich?
place?
I thought we were all rich.
Did I beat Tylock? No, Bob. You never beat me at anything.
Even combined, if we put all our finances combined, I'm
Yes,
pretty sure
King
back
Bob
then we're
beat
just
you.
well
You
off.
beat me by one question, you son of a gun.
Did he?
Yep.
Oh my god. I'm not letting you have the phone again.
Oh, Puff joined in. We'll go ahead and let you play here, Puff. Puff's like moving along quickly, so it shouldn't be too long. Tyler,
Hurry.
wait, Matthew, you've never seen it?
Well, this is the live stream for you.
This whole
we
stream
don't
one
talk
big
about
spoiler.
we don't talk about the plot all that much.
I think you're in. I think you're in like 4th, but I could be wrong.
I'm in 4th.
Fifth place.
Yeah.
Still pretty good though, no?
Yeah.
It was really important to me that I beat Caitlyn because, Jesus.
Well, you did it because I forgot to Google the year.
Oh my god, new mistake. You should know better.
We
Seriously.
knew she was going to put one in there.
I know.
You think that you weren't in
I
these,
even thought
these
about it this
trivia.
afternoon. I'm like, I need to look up when Goonies was released, but I forgot.
Well, actually, the date question I missed was the one about what day is Goonies Day.
Oh, I missed both of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I missed that one. I think that might be the only one I missed. I don't know. But then the redemption things, I don't know if the redemption questions were giving me points for them though. I think it was just letting me correct them.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he gives you points for the question. But then everybody gets redemption, so it's
I don't mind the redemption because, honestly, did I get second?
we don't feel so sucky.
Especially when it's silly mistakes.
Matthew,
Oh,
you have
yeah.
1,200 movies and you have the movie and you have not watched it.
I panic and I always get
I've been meaning to send Brandy a
Well,
pic of my
100
movie
movies.
collection so she can make fun of me for it.
That sounds like my movie collection, Matthew.
Well,
Well,
I
we have
sent
Pop.
Caitlyn a picture of mine.
Yeah.
If you went on my
Versus
Voodoo
your
account right
offensive.
now, just if you went on my Voodoo account, just my digital movies, it's like 250.
And we only started doing the digital movie thing pretty recently.
Maybe like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I only have digital. I don't keep any movies.
I've been trying to like convert because you can convert your discs to your Voodoo account. So
Oh,
I've
you
been-
can?
It costs it's like $5 a movie. But I've been trying to do it, but I just never get around to it. I've done like maybe 30 of them.
What do you do? Like scan the barcode on the back or something? And
No, you have to have your computer has to have a disk drive.
Oh, okay.
And you put it in there and the computer can like recognize what movie that is, and then it just connects it, and for $5 it like just unlocks it on your Voodoo account.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, not a bad deal.
King Bob says I've got 330 digital movies, so of course King Bob had to one up you.
Well, Robert's got to have something to keep him company.
I have 0 digital movies.
You
And,
need
only,
to-
and I'm
why
only
don't
subscribed to 2 streaming services.
Why don't you get on Voodoo and buy a movie?
I don't have Voodoo.
It's free.
It's free.
I know.
We also have like 8 subscription services.
Mhm.
So
I have
we
Yeah,
just
I have
have
a lot of
everything.
Yeah, we have Netflix, Hulu,
Disney Plus,
Disney Plus,
Funimation, CBS,
HBO Max.
yes,
HBO Max,
WWE.
WWE Network.
Well, that's the one you can get rid of.
No.
They're converting to
That's the one I've been watching the most lately.
Peacock or
Yeah,
Paramount or
they
whatever.
sold WWE Network to Peacock to NBC.
So we'll have Peacock now.
So now we'll have Peacock, and then CBS is converting to Paramount.
So we'll have Paramount. We just have all of
I
it.
don't know why they just can't make up their mind.
So wait, I gotta change this.
Exactly, Robert. Exactly. It's not available in Jonesboro.
So CBS is gonna just be under Paramount. Like if you want to watch a CBS thing now,
Yeah.
you have to have the Paramount.
You have to get the Paramount app now, and then it's going to have all the CBS stuff, and then I want to say Nickelodeon. Like I think it's CBS and Nickelodeon.
Well, that makes sense because then they have Nickelodeon Studios at the Paramount
Yeah.
theme park or whatever.
Have you ever seen like an old picture of the Nickelodeon Studios versus what it looks like now?
Yeah. Well,
It
it's like
just looks
an
so
awful building
like
or something
disappointing.
now. I miss Nickelodeon. That was awesome.
Watch
The whole Nickelodeon game shows thing with like what is Legends of the Hidden Temple and
Yes, that one was my favorite.
Double Dare is my favorite. I love that. She likes Legends of the Hidden
I
Temple.
do.
I like Double Dare.
Double Dare was good too.
Mark Summers is like the dad I never had.
All right, everybody's done now, so we can run through these questions real quick.
I have not seen Ready Player One. No,
You really
and I
need
sent
to
Brandy my pot for it. So why
That's
would I
a
need
good-
to watch it?
It's a good movie.
It's all right.
I don't. It
She
wouldn't be
has to
on
watch
my
all the
top
movies
10.
to understand the pop references that are in there.
Guts was good too, Robert. Yeah.
All right, so let's see. What is the question that most people got wrong? Question 4, only 59%. Question 10. Question 13, 53%. Question 18. Huh, okay. Well, let's start and see what we got here. All right, review the questions. Which year was Goonies first released? That was in 1985. We had just talked about it being like the 35th anniversary and them releasing the pop. So
You expect me to do math in my head?
yes, it's fairly easy when it's in
I
5.
can barely do it on paper.
I was about to say, where else would you do the math?
On your phone.
When I'm hungry, I do math in my stomach.
Although this woman did a great job with this character, does anybody else agree that is one of the world's most ugliest women?
Listen, in the middle of the movie, my daughter's like, "Wait, is that a woman?"
The only other movie that I know her from is Throw Mama
No,
from
from
the
the Train.
Train.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I love Throw Mama from the Train just because that lady is in that movie.
Okay.
In which American state was the film set? We also talked about this earlier. It's set in Oregon. Oh, whoa! Happy little clicker there. How did they come up with the club name Goonies? Because of the Goondocks in Astoria. I wonder if that's real. The Goondocks. When the gang find an old treasure map, who does it belong to? The fact. Well, Egon Spengler, for whoever that one player was, that is a Ghostbuster.
Or, hey, Egon Spengler would be a better answer than Marty McFly.
That's
Yeah.
true. It's a good thing that no one put Marty McFly. I might have to boot that person from the stream. What's the name of the pirate ship? I had to do on a redemption. I thought it was the Mariah, but it is actually the Inferno.
I guessed.
The Phil Connors. What's the name of this particular Goonie? That is, of course, Mikey. If you were here earlier, we talked about Data and then Chunk being the big heavy kid. But that is little Sean Astin.
Goondock Saints.
Oh, man, the Goondock Saints. Why do they keep doing that? All right. What was the Goonies' motto? Never say die.
Sleep all day, party all night.
All right. Yeah. You actually had one person pick that.
Oh man.
That was probably Matthew. Which character can be seen wearing a Superman t-shirt? That would be
This right here.
Sloth. And if you were watching Tylock earlier, that's why he's wearing a Superman shirt. The mayor of Astoria, Oregon, named this date as Goonies Day in celebration of the film. The answer is June 7th. I also had picked August 11th. This is the one that
I did
missed.
too.
I don't know why I picked August 11th. I think I was just guessing at that point.
Same.
What is Mouth's real name? I think doesn't the mom say something like call him Clark?
She calls
Yeah.
it Clark.
Yeah. But someone actually put Lark. That's usually a girl's name. Just saying.
Or a bird.
What is the name of the belly dance Chunk has to do to get into Mikey's house? Juliana, do you want to show him your shirt? Right on her t-shirt, kids. Who is the inventor in the Goonies gang? I read this wrong.
I said
the
of.
inventor of, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
You read it wrong too.
I read it wrong too.
So I went back. I got that back on a redemption.
I put Mikey because I was like, I thought,
So I thought
We
it
all
was the
said
inventor of.
of instead of in.
Why is it going to be destroyed? It is because there is
Jonesboro.
a golf course being built, and it's actually Troy's dad that was going to be building
That should have been an answer.
golf
Yeah.
course.
I said because it was in Jonesboro.
Don't say that. Good night, Matthew.
How many steps does it take for the Goonies to get to the Fratelli store? The answer is 100. I think any of those would have been. I think this was a hard one. 88% of the people got it, but I think this was a hard one for people because I don't remember them actually saying.
I remember because
Yeah, they did. They counted the steps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
If you missed this when we said that the prize was going to be an autographed Baby Ruth bar, or the wrapper, then yes. So Nestle's Crunch, epic failure.
The delicious candy bar.
What magazine is Troy reading when he's on the toilet? That would be Guns and Ammo.
Guns and Ammo is the only magazine there that's actually a magazine. I've never seen a magazine called Gun. And I live in Texas, so if I haven't seen it, it doesn't exist.
It's very true.
Who is on the baseball card when they find Chester Copperpot? And that is Lou Gehrig. So this is the one question. I think this is the worst percentage, so 53%. And
I got it on redemption because I
think I put Joe DiMaggio.
names.
Whatever.
But Sammy Sosa didn't even play professional baseball until about 10, 15 years after the movie came out.
That's true.
What lullaby brings back bad memories for Sloth? And that is Rockabye Baby. And she actually sings it to him, and it makes him go crazy, doesn't it? Like at a point,
when she
when he's in
gets to the
basement.
point where she says,
The baby will fall.
the baby will fall," he remembers that she dropped him.
Yep.
Just once, maybe twice.
Only 2 times, right? She says.
Yeah, only 2 times.
2 times, from 3 stories up.
Which apparently was enough.
What happens to Troy's coin when he makes a wish and drops it down the well?
Matthew.
They were thinking about stealing it, but it is thrown back up.
Congratulations.
And that's when he looks down, and that's when they were going to leave the adventure, but they decided to stay. Goonies never say die. Well, where does Rosalita find the jewels? They had already pulled him out of Mouth's marble bag, or Mouth's mouth, and they were in Mikey's marble bag. It was the one place where Fratelli's did not check.
Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. I put Mouth's marble bag.
22. What part of Chunk's body does Mrs. Fratelli threaten to put in the blender? And that was his chubby little fingers.
Yeah.
And if you guys have seen him now that he's an adult, he's like skin and bones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, apparently he had a complex after this movie because people were messing with him and calling him fat.
Did you watch that Watch Mojo episode too?
I don't know if I saw it on Watch Mojo, but I saw it on a. Do you guys watch Josh Gad's thing that he just did, where he's done Zoom reunions of all these movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it on that Zoom. You should watch that if you Caitlyn, I know she hadn't seen half of those movies, but if you want to see something cool, you should watch those. It's really, really cool.
So you can watch the Goonies
because
episode.
everybody from the Goonies came back, including Christopher Columbus, who was I think he was the producer, and I think Spielberg showed up. It was really cool.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be awesome. Yeah, Mikey looks a lot different now. Mikey's chunky and Chunk is skinny.
Yeah.
All right. Who rounded up the Fratellis at the end? That would be Sloth.
But
I still want to know how they got out too. I knew they jumped off the ship, but then Sloth got them all out underneath the stone, and then he let go of it. And so I don't know. Did they just walk out of the broken wall after the ship busted loose?
Yeah, they swam out.
Movie magic.
What movie would you like to see us add to the list? So we've got Gremlins, Airs King Bob with Willow yet again. Jurassic Park, Willow. 2 votes for Willow. Can't Buy Me Love, Jurassic Park, Ferris Bueller, Monster Squad. Yes, Jay Lee, Monster Squad. This is Doubtfire, Back to the Future, Castaway, Back to the Future, Road Trip, none.
Oh, that's Caitlyn.
Caitlyn,
So what was I gonna put?
I was like, well, somebody's really mean.
Jurassic Park. That's what you're supposed to put.
Back to the Future, duh. Jurassic Park, Hook. That's a great movie too.
I should have put Pokemon the first movie or something.
You've seen that.
And since last month was Roger Rabbit, Hook would be perfect because Bob Hoskins played Smee on Hook.
No one liked Roger Rabbit.
Oh,
Roger
okay.
Rabbit.
Okay.
Eddie Valiant.
I got it.
Eddie Valiant was Bob Hoskins.
I got it. I heard all this the last freaking time.
Good Lord. Oh yeah, since you guys did Roger Rabbit, I actually went out and bought the Roger Rabbit pop. Just because.
Do you believe her luck? She found 2 Chase 10-inch Supermans, and then she said, "Dang it, I missed the test. I was trying to find a place that would accept my lotto ticket. I won 500 again."
Franklin
Wow.
FM has found like 3 or 4 of those chases.
Yeah, the Superman chases. A lot of people have been finding multiples.
It's not us.
Just not
Not
us.
me.
I haven't found a Commodore Chase. I can't find it anywhere.
No, we've seen
Really?
a couple times, but
Yeah, I've seen the 4. There's commons at our stores.
I can't even find a common. I mean, I don't want it, but I just want the chase.
I do. I mean, I would take a common. I want the Chase because it's metallic, but I mean, I would take a common. But they're literally, I've gone to 3 different Walmarts now. I cannot find it.
is that the only difference? It's metallic.
And the eyes are red.
Oh, well, I could do that with paint.
Well, if you pay for shipping, I'll send you the common.
Well, that's fine. But why do you have it?
I have the common, and I just got the chase, so I don't need both
look at
10-inch
you.
pop.
Yeah, I would only need. I don't do DC, but I would get the chases. Really.
I wouldn't. I can't do 10 inches. If I don't collect it,
That's what she said.
that's definitely what I say. I can't do 10 inches.
Da-doom.
Gotta work your way up to it.
I got in there first. I
We
got in there
found
first.
Tylock's one vice when it comes to Funko collecting. Finally,
I got this thing that got damaged in shipping, and now I don't even want it. I don't know why I ordered it, and it's sitting underneath the desk because I haven't even put it anywhere. But
we
then-
have that one. We have that one in our bedroom, and it's like our nightlight because the glow on that thing is amazing.
Yeah, it goes
These
really well.
10-inch pops, they cost so much money to ship. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
Take it out of the box and display somewhere.
She
Like
doesn't
right
take
here,
hers
right?
out of box.
What's that? Put it on your head.
I'm
All right.
using it as a table underneheath the desk.
Hey,
Oh,
whatever
there you
works.
Put your cell phone on it.
I put books on it and stuff. It's like
A footrest.
no, not that. Oh, damn. Can you imagine? But it's getting messed up. I put too much weight. Hold on, that's too much weight.
Well, it arrived already.
I have
and stuff,
2
so-
iPads on it. It's
Starting to squish a little.
So
Yeah.
who wants to host next month?
Oh, Tylock. Look.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, the He-Man car?
Yeah.
Juliana, did you see the glams of the new toys for the new show?
No.
Oh, if I can find them, I'll send it to you after this. It looks awesome.
For the new He-Man show?
Yeah, the new show that's going to be on Netflix. Yesterday, Mattel did like an investor meeting, and they
Oh, wow.
revealed a picture of He-Man and Skeletor from the show, and then they revealed glams of He-Man on Battle Cat, Skeletor, and Evil Lyn.
Oh,
And they're gonna have like replaceable hands and heads like Legends and stuff. Like it looks fantastic.
It looks expensive.
That's why they're
Ooh.
doing it. They're trying to compete with Marvel Legends. I bet you anything.
Well, they're gonna
But
get
they also
names.
said that they're gonna bring back like a lot of titles. Like things are getting like new movies or stuff too. I know they said Monster High was getting a new movie, and then I know Tylock said something about Street Sharks.
Street Sharks,
And My
Yeah.
Little Pony.
a bunch of Hot Wheels. There's gonna be like 2
My
new
Little
Hot
Pony
Wheels
is
TV
Hasbro.
shows.
Oh, that's
But it's getting new too. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. All right, who's hosting next month for Jurassic Park?
I'll host.
Okay.
What does it entail? Do I have to bring, like, do I have to buy popcorn and everything for everybody?
Yeah,
Yes.
at least hors d'oeuvres.
What, you guys didn't get your snacks ahead of time?
No, I'm the only one that didn't bring snacks.
Candy, popcorn, and
I don't have snacks.
drink.
Yeah, I went to get.
You didn't ask for half.
Literally showed you the intro like a week ago, and it says to get snacks.
That's very true. I had my chance.
I don't like to eat on camera.
The tropical ones I did not like.
I like them.
I don't know why you
like
buy
the
any other
purple
flavor
ones.
than the watermelon, because all you do is complain about everything but watermelon.
I love these.
Watermelon's the best.
Oh, don't hold those on camera for too long. Fritzy will show up. You can sniff them out.
That's it.
That's gonna be
I
the
have
first
little-
solid food.
These
that
little
Kitty
jelly
eats.
bean things. They're good too.
And that's not what he's sniffing right now, though.
No.
Not right now.
He's sleeping right with his face on the baby's head right now.
Brooks is so cute, though. Those pictures that he's... Oh.
I don't know. I'm just hoping that he hasn't had sleep in like 3 days.
The baby only sleeps. I only see a picture of him sleeping. So,
I mean, at that age, they just sleep all day anyway.
oh no, my kids were like,
Oh, we have a picture of the baby awake, I think.
Probably.
Probably
No.
not. I don't know.
It was taken at 3 a.m. when he was awake.
Yeah, well,
He sleeps.
exactly.
works out because Fritzy works overnight. So
Oh,
So no, it was Jeremy Knapp was in first, Robert was in second, Tylock was in third, I forget who was in fourth, and then me, or maybe I was
I'll
fourth.
go back and
Well, you have a kind of a weight picture.
It doesn't really matter.
oh yeah,
As long as I didn't bomb it, nothing else
this was
matters.
at the hospital.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Kind of a weight.
Doesn't that actually kind of look like a little miniature Fritzy though?
yes.
We need to see him in glasses and a black beanie.
This is how my mom sends me. Like, what is this guy's got like underwear on the outside of his clothes? She just sent me this TikTok. My mom loves TikTok.
Oh, okay. No, I'm sorry. This is what you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah, this is the day the baby was born.
There you go. There's an awake picture.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
This is
that's the one you
wild.
sent me. Yeah.
Like, okay, who got me out of there? What the hell's going on here? Come on, you want to fight?
Beauty.
I was comfortable.
You know that's what babies think.
Come
though,
on,
when they
come
do
at
get
me.
born.
Come on, I'm ready for you.
What new hell is this?
A pandemic? What? I'm going back in.
my kids always they have a saying because my daughter was late. She was 11 days late. They had to induce, so they say she didn't want to come out. The second one, right on the date, so he was ready to come out. And the third one was a C-section. He had no choice. He had to come out.
You've had one of these.
So they always say to him, "You have no choice. You have to come out."
All right, guys. Well, I know Claire's had a rough day, and she's got a live tomorrow, and I have to get up and go to work, and I was up late trying to tape a challenge video. So
Don't blame me for your lack of sleep.
Tomorrow's Friday? Oh my god, where did
Yeah.
the week go?
Tomorrow's Friday.
tomorrow's Friday.
See, I don't have the luxury of Caitlyn like last week that she forgot it was Friday and forgot about the live, but
It was. I knew it that day, in the morning, but some reason at night I thought, it's only Thursday. And then I
all
saw
I'm thinking is TargetCon. That's all I'm thinking about.
20
Target.
minutes later I see Funko Bunker live. I'm like, oh shit. It's Friday.
Well, thank you guys for coming on tonight, Caitlin. I'm glad you at least like this one better than Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I mean, I like the Who Framed Roger Rabbit too, but this one was way better.
Jurassic Park will be the best.
Jurassic Park, yes.
We'll see.
Watch it in the dark by yourself.
Yes.
Definitely.
And you
I
better
mean, that's
lie to me
usually
that
when I
somebody
do watch
loved
movies. So
Oh, and it's so cool. I have like three dinosaur.
I have to go back and watch it because it's been so long since I've watched the first one.
Yeah, I have to watch it also. It's been forever. I mean, I couldn't remember the Goonies, and I just watched it like 3 months ago.
I read the book on that, and it was way different than the movie.
Yes, it
With
is.
this,
I'm not reading a book.
Yeah, there's no dinosaurs in the book.
Is there a comic book of it?
Probably.
There might be.
You sound
I
like
draw
me.
the line at
I'll read
reading.
if it's a comic.
It's not a very long book. You could probably get through it in a month.
I haven't read Harry Potter.
That's
I'm not reading Jurassic Park.
true. But
Yeah,
Harry
it's in the
Potter's like a
Dark
series. Jurassic Park's kind of like a one and done.
Harry Potter's so great that every time a book was released, I was at Barnes and Nobles at midnight
Including the Golden Child, like
with
stage play.
with my
book.
glasses on and my lightning bolts on my forehead. Every book release, I was there.
That's awesome.
So this has been a lifelong thing with him.
100, 100. Didn't we when they released the
I just said that. The
what's
Golden Child.
the Golden Child? Yeah, we went.
Want the knife.
Yeah, we went to that.
That's awesome. I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything. I think it was the first set of the newer Star Wars movies. I think we went to the release of that, and there was all people dressed up as like stormtroopers and everything else. It was insane.
You know, one year for Halloween in Houston, the theaters used to all like shut down all the current movies and only show like horror movies. Right, every year for Halloween night, that's what they would do, starting at like 6 o'clock. So we went one year and we went to see Scream, which was already like a few years old, and they paid one of their people to put on that ghost face mask and the robe,
Nope.
and come running in there with a knife in the middle of the movie.
Nope.
And they like came running in and at the movie theater, scared the crap out of everybody in there. You know, they were like screaming and stuff, and I was like, "Oh my, should we shoot him?" Because
I went to see Blair Witch,
movie,
like,
two people
Blair
get
Witch
killed in the
Project.
middle of the movie.
Yeah.
I went to see that like 2 days after it came out, so I hadn't heard anything, and it was in an artsy fartsy theater in like a rich city near us. I literally dove onto 4 people's legs during that movie. The tent part, yeah, dove. I was like, I'm out. I cannot do this. I was like telling people were like, shut up, sit down. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I am horrible with horror movies.
those that stunt wouldn't fare very well in this day and age after all the theater
No.
shootings and stuff
No,
like that.
absolutely
They
not.
would not fare well.
Yeah, that was like that probably was like 20 years ago, maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know when the movie came
That
out.
would not. Somebody would definitely blow the person away.
And Brandy, if you watch that movie now, it's not that scary.
I don't know if I have that one or the second one. Somebody bought me one because as a joke. Like, I don't think I've ever watched it. I own it, but I don't think I've ever watched it because I just don't do well. This is me the whole time.
I don't like
I
scary
always think
movies.
of Scary Movie. Every time I'm watching Scream, I think of Scary Movie. Like, what's that?
I do not like scary movies. I don't watch them. I love the horror pops, but I don't watch scary movies, especially in this apartment living alone. You see that dark hallway behind me? I have to
Yeah.
turn every
Who's
single
that person behind you? Who's that
every
person?
single light as I'm walking down that hallway because it is so scary. The end
Oh,
of it.
cool. You have a
all the
guest?
way. And it's like, I swear, I always see somebody standing there. It's
Look,
my
I'm a
imagination.
grown man and I'm the exact same way. we put smart bulbs in our hallway so I can just tell it to turn the light on so I don't have to walk around the corner and turn the light on.
No,
I
think the
swear,
best one-
that's the.
I
And
saw a
there's a
video
light
on.
all the way at the kitchen, so you can imagine how it's. Sometimes I'm sitting here at 3:00 in the morning, and the dogs will start like looking towards the door. You know, I'll be like,
I saw a video on Instagram. It's a little kid. He's running and turning the lights off and running to bed. And he gets in bed and gets under the bed. And then the burglar's like,
Hey, how's it going?
what I've been doing lately is I keep the camera on, so this way I can look behind me at all times.
I wouldn't
That's
even
my
want to
rear
do
view
that.
mirror.
Though.
Look behind me. I'll go, okay.
I wouldn't want to do that. I don't because the whole time I'll be looking straight at that hallway.
I grew up in a haunted house. I'm used to this kind of crap.
Oh man, no way, no way. I mean, there's nothing here, but it's just scary. It's you know, it's just a. I remember my childhood. I mean, I was a kid when I moved into this apartment with my parents, and you know, I remembered it being like I wouldn't want to go to the bathroom just because of the dark hallway. I I would be
Yeah,
like,
to
I'm
me,
not
the
getting
worst is watching. I was watching Unsolved Mysteries last night before I went to bed. Of course, I had a nightmare. Like people who disappeared, or people who last picture of someone before they disappeared.
Nah, I can watch that stuff all day long and be perfectly fine. It doesn't affect me. I
I
don't like
I can
watching
watch
horror
serial
movies, that kind of
killers
stuff.
and stuff like that, but I just cannot watch anything that has to do with that. Like I put Rockabye Baby's channel.
Did you just do this? That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
She did. She went,
I was pointing to Clara. I was agreeing with her.
She doesn't know what that means.
Oh my god! I was like,
you know what's even better is I could actually mute her if I really wanted to.
I don't think you want to be in that much trouble.
No.
I never let you live it down.
No.
Yeah, I don't think you'd ever. No.
All right, kiddies, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I
I'm going
gotta
for
go
almost an hour and 45 minutes. So
and eat something. I don't know why lives
Yeah.
make me so hungry.
yeah, Juliana hasn't eaten anything yet except
Yeah.
the little snacks that she's been chomping on while we've been here. So
It's almost gone.
Time for
Home
dinner.
Fun Sloth, thank you so much for coming on tonight. That
Absolutely.
really made
Thanks,
me.
Tyler. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was great. Yeah.
I'm sure he'll come back again sometime.
Oh yeah. I like to reuse the masks as much as possible.
Of course you do.
Dinosaur.
There's a viral video of this guy in the sloth mask. Yeah.
Exactly.
Tomorrow.
Chat, thank you guys for hanging out tonight. We'll work on something if you guys to keep you guys interested. I mean, we'll try and find some sort of a prize. I'm thinking about if Caitlyn wants, I'll make shirts. Obviously not with a movie on it because I'll get in trouble for licensing issues, but just the Caitlyn Goes to Hollywood. Maybe we'll put that on a shirt or something for everybody. I wish
We'll
we
think
could
of
do like popcorn, those popcorn containers. That would be a cool thing to do. Like get those made and then send the winner a popcorn bag for the next movie.
It's just well, maybe a bag better.
Oh, maybe we could get stickers made. And I think
bag
I
that
was going to say stickers would be like expensive. We could just
Yeah.
send them
I
out.
can
to
make
the winner.
stickers.
Because it's shipping is. I almost fell off my chair today with that mystery box. Shipping is unreal. I mean, unreal. Even if you print your own labels, I mean, you save a little bit, but it is.
Are you using pirate ship?
Yep. It was crazy.
I'd be the only one wearing it, Jaylee.
Well, you would wear I finally saw it, and we would wear we seen it or something, you know.
We need to watch it.
We should get stickers and
Oh,
popcorn.
we got her to see
microwave
it.
popcorn, and the winner gets a microwave popcorn with the sticker on it. There you go. You get a snack and a sticker. All right, everybody, we're out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. I'm just sitting here melting into my chair. If you haven't noticed, I'm just doing this because I'm like. So, all right, everybody, you guys have a good night. We will see you tomorrow on Friday. Panel, thank you guys as always. Caitlyn, I'm so glad that you've now watched a second movie in your lifetime.
Thanks.
All right.